Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Troubleshooting blocked by your IT admin errors, a comprehensive guide with code examples. The dreaded blocked by your IT admin error. It's a message that strikes fear into the hearts of developers and users alike. It signifies a restriction placed on your system, preventing you from executing certain programs, accessing specific websites, or modifying system settings. This tutorial will delve deep into this issue, covering the common causes, troubleshooting techniques, and, where possible, code-based solutions, or workarounds, to mitigate or bypass these restrictions. Understanding the root cause. Before diving into solutions, it's crucial to understand why you're encountering this error. It's a symptom, not the disease. Here's a breakdown of typical culprits. Group policy objects, GPO in Windows environments. IT administrators use GPOs to manage user and computer settings centrally. GPOs can enforce software restrictions, block access to certain websites, disable specific features, and much more. This is the most common cause in corporate or educational settings. Software restriction policies, SRPs are a feature of Windows that allow administrators to control which applications can run on a computer. They can block executables based on file paths, hash values, certificates, or internet zones. SRPs are often used in conjunction with GPOs. Windows Defender Application Control, WDAC. WDAC is a more modern and robust application control mechanism than SRP. It relies on code integrity policies that explicitly define which applications are trusted to run. Anything not on the trusted list is blocked. Antivirus software. Some antivirus programs are overly aggressive and might block legitimate applications or websites, especially those they deem potentially risky, example unsigned executables, scripts from unknown sources. Firewall rules. Firewalls, both software and hardware, can block access to specific websites or network services. IT admins configure firewalls to prevent unauthorized access to internal resources or to protect against malicious traffic. User account control, UAC. While not directly the cause, UAC can trigger prompts that an administrator has disabled, leading to the error. This is usually when an application requires administrative privileges but the user doesn't have them. Corporate proxies. Many organizations use proxy servers to filter internet traffic, log web activity, and enforce security policies. The proxy server may be blocking specific websites or applications. Mobile device management, MDM. If you're using a corporate managed mobile device, laptop, phone, tablet, the organization might be using MDM software to control which applications can be installed and which websites can be accessed. Troubleshooting steps, general. 1. Document the issue. Record precisely what you were trying to do when the error occurred. Include the application's name, the website's URL, the exact error message, and the time. This information is crucial for later analysis. 2. Check Event Viewer. Windows. The Event Viewer is your best friend. It logs detailed information about system events, including application errors and security alerts. To access it, press Win+R, type eventver.msc, and press Enter. Navigate to Windows Logs-Application and Windows Logs-Security. Look for events related to the application or process that was blocked. Pay attention to events with the source software restriction policy, application control, or your antivirus software. The event details often provide more specific information about the reason for the block. 3. Temporary disable antivirus. Carefully, as a temporary troubleshooting step, try disabling your antivirus software to see if it's the culprit. Important asterisk: this is risky because it leaves your system vulnerable. Only do this briefly and re-enable your antivirus immediately afterward. If disabling the antivirus resolves the issue, investigate its settings to create an exception for the application or website. 4. Check firewall settings *. Verify that the application or website you're trying to access isn't blocked by your firewall. In Windows Firewall, *. Search for Windows Defender Firewall in the Start menu. *. Click Allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. * Ensure that the application is listed and has the appropriate checkboxes checked, private/public networks. * You can also check the advanced settings to examine inbound and outbound rules more closely. 5. Review browser extensions *. Sometimes, browser extensions can interfere with website access or application functionality. Try disabling all extensions and then re-enabling them one by one to identify the problematic extension. 6. Check proxy settings *. If you're behind a corporate proxy, ensure that your proxy settings are configured correctly. Windows * Search for proxy settings in the Start menu. Mac OS * System Preferences - Network - Advanced - Proxies. Verify that the proxy server address and port are correct. If necessary, contact your IT administrator for assistance. 7. Contact your IT administrator *. This is often the most effective solution, especially in corporate or educational environments. Provide your IT administrator with all the details you've gathered, including the error message, the application or website you were trying to access, and any relevant events from the event viewer. Code-based solutions and workarounds, use with caution. Disclaimer *. These solutions are provided for educational purposes and may not always work or be appropriate in all situations. Bypassing security measures without proper authorization is strongly discouraged and may violate company policies. Use these techniques only with permission or in situations where you have administrative control over the system. 1. Application-specific workarounds, if allowed. Running as administrator *. Sometimes, an application requires administrative privileges to function correctly, even if you're logged in as an administrator. Right-click the application's executable and select Run as Administrator. Creating a shortcut with elevated privileges *. You can create a shortcut to an application and configure it to always run with administrator privileges. 1. Right-click the application's executable and select Create Shortcut. 2. Right-click the shortcut and select Properties. 3. Go to the Shortcut tab. 4. Click Advanced. 5. Check the Run as Administrator box. 6. Click OK to close the dialog boxes. Modifying application compatibility settings * Windows has a compatibility mode that allows you to run older applications that might not be fully compatible with the current operating system. Right-click the application's executable, select Properties, go to the Compatibility tab, and experiment with different compatibility settings, example running in compatibility mode for an older version of Windows. 2. Bypassing software restriction policies, SRP, use with extreme caution. Important *. Bypassing SRP is generally a bad idea in a managed environment. It's a security measure designed to protect the system. Only attempt this if you have a legitimate reason and proper authorization. Renaming the executable *. often relies on file paths or file names to block applications. Sometimes, simply renaming the executable can bypass the restriction. Changing the file extension *. might block executables with a specific file extension, example.exe. Try renaming the file extension to something else, example.com.scr. Note that this might not work if the system is configured to block execution based on file content. Using a wrapper/loader. A wrapper/loader is a small application that loads and executes another application. The wrapper/loader itself might not be blocked by SRP, allowing it to bypass the restriction. However, creating a robust wrapper/loader that's resistant to SRP is a complex task. Explanation *. This Python script attempts to execute the blocked program using the subprocess module. The idea is that SRP might not block the Python interpreter itself, allowing the Python script to run the blocked program. Important *. This is a very basic example and is unlikely to bypass sophisticated SRP configurations. You will likely need to obfuscate the Python code, or run it as a process. Exploiting vulnerabilities, extremely dangerous and illegal. Attempting to exploit vulnerabilities in the operating system or applications to bypass security restrictions is illegal and unethical. It can also severely damage your system and compromise your personal information. This is mentioned for completeness but should never be considered a viable solution. 3. Dealing with proxy restrictions ****. Using a VPN, virtual private network. A VPN encrypts your internet traffic and routes it through a server in a different location, effectively masking your IP address and bypassing proxy restrictions. However, many organizations block VPN traffic, so this might not work. Also, using a VPN can violate company policy. Using a Tor browser. The Tor browser is a web browser that anonymizes your web traffic by routing it through a network of relays. It can be used to bypass proxy restrictions, but it can also be very slow. Similarly, using Tor can violate company policy. SSH tunneling. If you have access to an SSH server outside your network, you can create an SSH tunnel to forward your traffic through that server. This command creates an SOCKS proxy on your local machine at port 8080. You can then configure your web browser to use the SOCKS proxy to route your traffic through the SSH server. In Python, this requires you to install the shtunnel and PySOCKS libraries. Use pip install shtunnel PySOCKS. Remember to replace placeholder values with your actual SSH server details and desired SOCKS port. 4. Dealing with wdac, Windows Defender Application Control. wdac is very secure, and direct bypass attempts are highly unlikely without significant privileges or vulnerabilities. Developer mode and test signing. If you're developing applications, you might be able to enable developer mode in Windows and use test signing to run your code. This allows you to bypass wdac restrictions during development. This is not a solution for production environments. Signed code. The most secure way to work with wdac is to sign your code with a valid code signing certificate. This allows wdac to trust your application and allow it to run. Working with your IT team. The best approach is to communicate with your IT team about the applications you need to run. They can create exceptions in the wdac policy to allow those applications. 5. User Account Control, UAC, prompts. If you are missing the UAC prompt that is requesting admin rights, you can try the following. Ensure that you are indeed running a program that requires administrator access. Make sure the user you are using has permission to request admin rights. Important considerations. Legality and ethics. Always respect the policies and security measures implemented by your organization. Bypassing these measures without authorization can have serious consequences. Security risks. Bypassing security measures can introduce vulnerabilities into your system and make it more susceptible to malware and other threats. Impact on system stability. Some of these techniques can destabilize your system or cause unexpected behavior. Regular updates. Antivirus software, operating systems, and applications are constantly updated to address security vulnerabilities. Keeping your system up to date is crucial for maintaining security. Best practices. Communication is key. If you're encountering a blocked by your IT admin error, the first step should be to communicate with your IT administrator. They can provide you with guidance and assistance, and they might be able to create exceptions for the applications or websites you need to access. Respect security policies. Always respect the security policies implemented by your organization. These policies are in place to protect the system and the data stored on it. Stay informed. Stay informed about the security risks associated with bypassing security measures. Document everything. Document all the steps you take to troubleshoot the issue, including the error messages, the applications or websites you were trying to access, and any changes you make to your system. Use with authorization. Do not try to bypass security measures without express authorization, or the risk of damaging your relationship with IT, damaging the company's security, and or facing legal actions. This comprehensive guide provides a detailed overview of the blocked by your IT admin error, including the common causes, troubleshooting techniques, and code-based solutions and workarounds, used with caution. Remember that communication with your IT administrator is often the most effective solution, and bypassing security measures without authorization is strongly discouraged. Always prioritize security and ethical considerations when troubleshooting these types of issues.